Lots of people have asked me how I got here to do this extraordinary challenge. People stop me and ask me why I'm running and what I'm running for. And many of the Barnardos people ask me how I got involved. And it's a long story. Running has always been part of my life. I used to run to school as a child. Once I joined the army, I ran recreationally. And then when I left the army, I worked for a charity clearing landmines in Asia and Africa, and every day when I finished my work I'd get out for 45 minutes and run. I was walking in the middle of a cleared area, Mozambique, East Africa, 1995, 7th of March, a day that I will never forget. I was walking back up a cleared lane, having just done an investigation. Something felt wrong. Hairs on the back of my neck stood up. I heard this huge bang. I landed on the ground and then I turned over. I looked down, I saw my lower right leg had been completely blown off. There was just a mass of blasted flesh and my calf muscle, and the foot had completely gone. And I saw that my right hand had a huge hole in it, and I remember thinking, whew. To begin with, when you face traumatic injury, your body starts closing down to stop you bleeding. You go into shock, your body stops making that fluid available. So I knew quite quickly I was going into shock. Then you've got to focus on your reasons for living. You've got to focus on those reasons for not giving up. I wanted to keep my wits about me, so I wouldn't let the blokes give me morphine. Of course it was sore, but I wanted to keep thinking, I wanted to keep rational, I wanted to stay in control. What happens after a while is pain starts to get worse and worse. And this is the bit that really surprised me. The pain gets so bad you just want to give up. But I guess that's the truth of life for all of us. It's always easier to do nothing, to just lie there, let it just drift around you, let it happen, give up, do nothing. But then I knew if I did that, I would surely die. One of the problems is when I'd gone into shock, they had trouble finding the drip lines. In the end, I didn't feel that they were going to get the fluid into me quick enough. So I decided at this point to take the initiative and drink the drips. So I bit through the plastic, knowing that Ringer's solution is the same concentration as blood. It's absorbed more or less instantly. I felt as if life had been poured back into me. And I knew then that I would live to get to the hospital, and then we'd have the next battle.
Cool. Hi. Well, thank you all for coming.
You're welcome.
Well, I had an accident and they cut it off.
And why do you need one of these two?
Well, I had that because the leg was badly damaged too.
It's clever, isn't it, to run with that with only one leg?
Bye. Bye, Dan. Bye.
He lost interest in me.
Getting back to running after I was blown up was a goal that was very important to me. I didn't want to be beaten by the badness. I didn't want to be beaten by the simple fact that I'd lost these bits of my body. And I also knew that I would be able to run and raise money for some organisations that I really believed did great work. Even though unfortunate things and bad things and unfair things happen to us, the important thing is to look for the light at the end of the tunnel, to focus on that, to keep going there, not to be dragged back into the darkness, but to keep on keeping on. Everybody has the capacity to go one step beyond the point at which they feel they can go no further.